stay on track motivation, how to keep yourself motivated, how to get back on track when you feel like you're so far away from the track that you don't even know which way to start, how to really get yourself focused to be who and what you want to be. This is a huge problem, and everybody has a slump now and again. But if you are feeling like you're in a rut or you're in a slump, or you just need a little bit of oomph, a little bit of a push to really get back on track, and that is what I'm here today to give you. I'm going to give you our 4-step process, how to get out of the slump that you're in, get on track, and stay on track. And this works for hundreds and thousands of people worldwide, and you are about to be one of them. Before we get to that 4-step process, I want you to check and see, are you a subscriber here? If not, why not? Why not? You can be right now. Click that subscribe button and the little bell so that you know when we drop videos like this to just help you live a better life.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
Whether you're on track but you're having kind of a hard time staying there, or you've fallen off track and you want to get back on, I have a 4-step process for you to be able to stay motivated, stay focused, and achieve your goals. Whether your goal is something simple like just get your house in order or improve your relationship, or, well, I guess improving your relationship could be considered complicated. But depending upon what your outlook is, whether it's complicated or simple, these 4 steps will work for you. How do I know? Because they've worked for thousands of people worldwide over decades and decades. So use this wisdom to improve your own life. And the way that you can up level and enhance your learning is to get a pen and paper and take notes. And if you don't have notes, then open up the comment section here. You can just take notes there. I can go in and look at them, comment on them, like them, love them, whatever. Give you a little bit of a boost, a little bit of encouragement there. If you do need encouragement, type, hey, I need some encouragement. Tell me what you need encouragement about. I'll come in and do it. So you just want to make sure that you're taking notes, being active in some way, because that helps to enhance and solidify your learning. That's actually kind of a little bit of a bonus. It's one way to stay on track, is to make sure that you are staying active with things. Okay. Number 1, the number 1 way to motivate yourself to stay on track, to get into action, to stay in action, is to understand that everything is deal-withable, everything is changeable, and everything really is temporary. So if you're having a hard time with something, it's temporary. If you're having a really great time with something, that's temporary as well. But it's not scary that the good thing is temporary, because it's still changeable. It can become better. It can become prolonged. You are in control. So I want you to write that down. I am in control. You are the author of your own destiny, and you need to really recognize that. It's a really empowering feeling. A lot of the times when people fall off track, when people don't stay motivated, it's because they feel helpless. So get away from that helpless feeling, y'all. Come on. Let's get on the empowered and confident side of things, because that is where you are really going to be able to make a lot of changes. That's where you're really going to be able to stand in your true authenticity, and that's where you're really going to be able to shine. And that's what we all want to do, right? Absolutely. Okay, so that's number 1. Embrace your confidence through that single step with multi parts. Number 2 is understand your why. A lot of people think that they know their why, but they haven't actually written it down. I mean, guys, seriously, grab a pen and write down your why. But when you start, I want you to write down, why am I doing blank? Just fill in the blank. Why is this so important to me? This is important to me because it'll help me be happier. How? Why will it help you be happier? Just continue asking yourself the why. Do this like 5 minutes, little journaling process, so that you can really dig in and just keep asking why. You know, why do you want to be a millionaire? Oh, well, because money will make my life easier. Why? Well, because then I won't have to worry about my bills. Why? Well, because I'll have so much money that everything will be covered. Why do you want that? How will that change? Will your habits change? You continue, just ask why, so you can really get to the root of why you're doing this in the first place. If your eyes aren't on the prize, then, why not get distracted? Right? If your eyes aren't on the prize, it's easier to get distracted. So come up with a really kick-ass why statement. Write it down, post it in your house, put it on a post-it note, stick it on your steering wheel. Just remind yourself of this all the time. I had to do that when I was starting my business while working alongside a corporate engagement. I was working full-time and starting a business, and I gotta tell you, I was tired. We have kids, animals, a home. There was a lot of stuff to take care of, so I had to remind myself of my why. And I really did have a post-it note in the middle of my steering wheel, because I promised when I was leaving that corporate 9-to-5 that I had, I didn't want to come home and work. I wanted some time off, so I had to remind myself of the why so that I could work past the momentary tiredness. And I'm so thankful now that I did. So it's all because I identified my why. Okay, number 3, you need to be affirmed. I'm always talking about positive affirmations here. We have a positive affirmation playlist, meditations and positive affirmations. You can always use those to help give you a boost anytime. I've made them short so that they'll fit into your day, even if you want to sit still and do them as a meditation. But you need to be practicing positive affirmations for yourself, and you need to connect with a tribe that's going to affirm you from the outside. I say that one's kind of a slippery slope, because you don't want to depend on outside affirmation to have your confidence, but it certainly does feel good, doesn't it? When somebody says, hey, that was a really cool thing that you did, or hey, good job there. So you need people who understand the journey that you're on, and we have a tribe that you can be part of. Check out the video description. We would love for you to come and join our Gilded Life Tribe. It's thousands of people just like you on a positive mindset journey. They're people who speak your language, in case the people around you are not speaking your language. So they're people who understand, they're speaking your language. You can actually talk about these things to them, because I know when you try to talk about them with the friends that you've had for a long time, or your sister, or your brother, or your mom, your dad, they're like, what? This isn't you. This is just a fad. This is just a bunch of hoo-ha, whatever. This doesn't make sense. Just move on. You're not going to get that there. So check out the video description, click the link to the Gilded Tribe. It's free, and we would love to encourage you in there. All right, so another thing, and this one's really, really serious, the fourth step. When you fall off track, it's easy to fall off track, let your negative self-talk soundtrack just go on auto repeat, and then get very sad. Now, I'm just going to get really, really real with you. Very recently, a dear friend of mine called to let me know that someone else that we know had ended his life. It's someone who I've known for more than 20 years, and he was an incredible person, just a great dad, a great friend, a great husband. He was just, I loved him. He was my friend. And he was going through a hard time, and he didn't want to bother anybody. He didn't want to bother anybody by asking them for help. He found shame in seeking help outside of himself. And so he just got lower and lower and lower. And when I was told about this, I just thought, oh man, I so would have helped him. I would have, jumped any hurdle to get there to help him, long before things got so dark, so low, that he got to the point where he thought that the only way out was through ending his human experience. I say all this to tell you, we all fall off track from time to time, myself included, but guess what? The track is still there, and you can get back on. Ask for help. Ask for help. I have friends who hold me accountable. I have a coach. I have a mentor. They hold me accountable on certain things. You need those things. Ask for help. There is no pride in doing it all by yourself. My mentor always says, if you want to go quickly, go alone. But if you want to go far, let's go together. Let's go far. Ask for help when you feel yourself starting to slip, and you feel as though you don't really know what the answers are. Reach out. I'm here You have no excuse. You can't say, I don't know anybody, or I don't want to talk to the people in my tight circle about this. Hey, I'm not in your tight circle. Go down into the video description. There's a link to my schedule. You can schedule an appointment and we can talk. There's no excuses. Step number 4 is ask for help. Ask for help before you get so low in your self-talk that you are at the point of no return. And I couldn't be more serious about this. And this is truly a plea from me to you from my heart. Truly from my heart. Ask for help. Those are my 4 steps to get on track, stay on track, to go faster on the track. If this video was helpful to you, give me a thumbs up so that I know that you liked it. And then also do check and see if you're a subscriber. And if not, click the subscribe button and the bell. And that way you'll get notifications on YouTube when we drop another video like this to help you live a happier life.